Ariana Grande is not holding back when it comes to the friendly competition with her co-stars on The Voice, so we're counting down her most savage moments on the show to date. Let's get into it. Ariana Grande has been heating up the small screen as the newest coach on this season of NBC's The Voice. And when it comes to giving her fellow coaches John Legend and Blake Shelton a hard time, she has not let up. One of the first and arguably the most savage and hilarious moments from Ari came when she posted a meme from the hit comedy film Mean Girls to her Instagram. In the post, she shared a clip of the infamous scene where Regina George adds a photo of Katie Heron to her burn book. But this time when she glues down a photo below the quote, "fugly," it turns out to be a snapshot of Blake Shelton. And her fans and co-stars were getting a kick out of the hilarious post. John commented, "Fantastic." And one fan foreshadowed the antics to come, sharing, "Ariana and Blake Shelton will be the funniest duo on this show." But Blake didn't walk away from the meme without a fight. He jokingly commented, "Okay, little buddy, this is war." But Blake isn't the only neck Ariana has come for. During the show's season premiere, Ari found herself competing against coaches Kelly Clarkson and John for singer Katie Ray Mortimer, who totally wowed the panel with her rendition of Maren Morris's song, The Bones. After Kelly connected to Katie over the fact they both had kids, Ari joked, "I know that you and Kelly have a baby, but I will have a baby for you to be on my team." Ari basically just said, "Give me them babies." She quickly added, "I'm kidding," but jokes aside, she clearly is willing to do whatever it takes to win this season. When John made his bid for the singer to join his team, Ari took matters into her own hands. She hit the button on her chair, and just like that, her hit "Thank You Next" started to play throughout The Voice's soundstage, totally interrupting John. Everyone loved the moment, and even Blake, the series defending champ, appreciated Ari's stunt. He told ET, "You can tell she's been a fan of the show for a long time and she's incredibly sneaky." Plus, her "Thank You Next" stunt totally worked because the contestant Katie ultimately decided to join Team Ariana. But even when Ari isn't sitting in the infamous voice chair, she's still coming for her fellow coaches. She recently posted a photo dump on Instagram sharing some candid moments from her life. And one of those candid moments just so happened to be a screenshot of a hilarious text conversation between her and Blake that she shared as the last photo. In the screenshot, you see that Blake shared an article with Ari titled, "Producers at The Voice may replace Blake Shelton after Ariana Grande brings a fresh energy to the show." And under the article, he texted her, "Thanks a lot, Ari. Thanks a f***ing lot." And since Ari hearted both messages, it's super clear that it's all fun and games. But judging by the comments, fans were loving the back and forth between her and Blake. One fan commented, "Blake better watch out." And even Katy Perry seemed to get a kick out of the conversation, commenting, "Last slide." And she also teamed up with John when it comes to giving her fellow coaches a hard time. When Blake and Kelly both turned their chairs around for contestant Lana Scott, they got into a hilarious and heated debate over who between them knew the most about country music. And when Ari realized her and John couldn't get a word in, they decided to take off and exit the stage.
Do you want to get a snack, actually?
Yeah, proper enough to say somebody has a whiny country voice.
Do you want anything?
That would be alarming to me.
Moments later, you can see Ari and John off stage enjoying some popcorn while the other coaches continue to argue in the background.
What is that with country people? Why do you say you can only love?
It's pretty good.
Why would you not want
And apparently, Ari isn't even afraid to get family involved when it comes to her savage behavior. Chrissy Teigen is her husband John's biggest fan, but it looks like Ari is in the running for that title. Chrissy took to her Instagram stories to basically admit that it was super awkward to have her husband competing against one of her favorite singers.
Today is a bit of a funny day because it's the premiere of The Voice.
She went on to say, "John absolutely knows that this house only listens to Ariana Grande. Imagine how awkward it is for John to live in this Ariana household and have to be him." Chrissy went on to share her love for Ari, saying, "I didn't go to any of the tapings. I have no idea who's who and what's what. So I'm going to be watching along with all of you, and I will be unbiased and also support my husband." She noticeably ended the last sentence as a question, but according to Ari's receipts, Chrissy may have already decided whose team she's going to root for. Ari posted a screenshot to her stories of a text from Chrissy which read, "Do you have any assets I can post to be Team Ari?" Looks like no one is safe from Ari's savage takeover of The Voice, and we cannot wait to see what stunts she pulls next. We'll be sure to keep you guys updated. And for more on Ari's most hilarious moments from The Voice, click right over here for another Clevver video. Then be sure to let me know which of Ari's antics were your favorites in the comments section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. You can find me on socials at Sussan_Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.